Remember when you were young and you would think about all the things you would buy if you had an unlimited amount of money? Well, these celebs did just that. Let's have a look at 5 ridiculously expensive celebrity purchases. Madonna water. You've heard it right, water? Don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with making sure the water you're drinking is fresh and clean. But according to Madonna, it's probably going to be expensive too. For many of us, a simple Brita sink attachment or any other filtered water system would work perfectly fine. But in a video that details the incredibly expensive purchases that celebrities make, you can assume that's probably not going to be the case here. As it turns out, Madonna is a huge fan of Cala water. Essentially, this is a specially blessed water, and it costs around $5 a bottle, but Madonna likes it so much. She's happy to spend $10,000 a month for it. I'll be honest, I didn't even know that some of these items were things you could even purchase, but leave it to Hollywood's elite to prove that if you have enough money, there's literally nothing you can't buy. Victoria Beckham's iPhone. Honestly, iPhones are already expensive enough. And it seems like every year a newer, more expensive iPhone makes its way from Apple stores to our pockets. And this is the same case for Victoria Beckham, but on an entirely different level. We've seen celebrities splurge on custom clothing, makeup, cars, and an endless list of other material items. And there's nothing wrong with that. If you can afford it, do you right. But a custom iPhone is definitely out there, especially in Victoria's case back in 2011. She was seen flaunting a new iPhone that looked nothing like the rest of Apple's lineup. That's because it was a Stuart Hughes luxury designer iPhone that contained 150 grams of 24-karat gold, and the value on that thing was over $30,000. I can tell you right now, if I had a phone worth that much money, I'd never let it out of my sight. Toilets. If I'm going to be honest, it would probably be a ton of fun to just list the expensive items that celebs bought and have it and you all guess how much they cost. Because something about toilets just sounds hilarious to me, but I'll move on. While most of us settle for a toilet that's clean and functional, the same can't be said for Kim Kardashian. While the two, Kim Kardashian and Kanye West, may be separated now, they had no issues at spending large sums of money to furnish their home while the two were preparing to move into their $11 million Bel Air mansion. Kanye had specific requirements for their bathroom. Specifically, they spent $750,000 on matching gold-plated toilets. I'm no expert here, but I'm assuming that for that much money, using the bathroom has got to feel like a spiritual experience if there ever was one. Kendall Jenner's couch. It's probably not the same for everyone, but a lot of us who decide to furnish our first apartments when we're young, we usually head to places like IKEA Wayfair or countless other affordable furniture stores. But one thing we have to remember is that Kendall Jenner is not the average person. By the time she was 21, not only had she bought a home, but she also bought a couch that cost more than a lot of new cars. She decided to spruce up her home with a royal blue woven couch that was not only handmade, but required 4 people to work simultaneously on it for over a week. But this luxury purchase obviously didn't come cheap, as Kendall had to dish out a whopping $52,000 for it. I'm not gonna lie, it does look pretty comfy, and for $52,000 I'd probably never get off the thing. Celine Dion's humidifier. At this point, you'd think that we've seen enough insane celebrity purchases that we couldn't even be shocked by expensive phones, toilets, and humidifiers. But here we are, as we've seen from a lot of our favorite celebrities. Maintaining appearances can be not only hard work and discipline, but a lot of money as well. And Celine Dion can probably attest to that, seeing how she takes her skincare pretty seriously. She's booked multiple long-running Las Vegas residency performances, but the dry air and desert climate wouldn't exactly cut it with her skin's concerns. So she spent, and I kid you not, a whole $2 million for a humidifier. We didn't even know humidifiers could seriously cost that much seriously. In preparation for this video, I checked Amazon, and those things all run for like under $100. I know we all want to wake up like Celine Dion at some point in our lives. Lady Gaga Ghost Detector. No, your eyes and ears aren't deceiving you. This is Lady Gaga. We're talking about an artist who's known for her eccentric style and visual concepts for her projects. Not to mention that the woman literally came down the red carpet and cased in an egg once, so it's not too far-fetched that some of her purchases would be a little out there, and it wasn't a random or a spur-of-the-moment purchase, either way back during Gaga's Monster Ball tour in 2010. A source told the Daily Star about a spiritual presence that had been named Orion, and this presence left the pop sensation stunned. The source stated he hasn't been doing anything too violent or scary, but she's freaked out by his presence. So Gaga dropped $50,000 on a ghost detector. You couldn't pay us to make this up. But at the end of the day, it gives her the peace she needs. So when she likes it, we love it. If you want to see more videos like this, please consider subscribing for more.